That night, inside the dark and dilapidated warehouse, Director Wang collapsed into a corner, his face etched with bitterness and panic. Driven to a dead end and forced to hide like a criminal, he could not suppress his boiling resentment toward Lu Zhongyue, the man who had ruined him. Sitting tied to a chair across from him, Zhou Wan looked at him with deep empathy. Her voice choked with emotion as she shared that she truly understood his pain. Her own father had once been destroyed by Lu Zhongyue's underhanded tactics, ending up with massive debts and passing away in deep sorrow. She asserted that helping Director Wang was her way of doing right by her late father. However, suspicion had completely blinded the poor man's reason. Director Wang laughed bitterly and shouted that she was nothing but a liar, claiming she belonged to the Blue Moon Gang, and pointing out that the man who had accompanied her to his courtyard earlier was none other than the son of his enemy. Believing his evidence had already fallen into Lu Zhongyue's hands, Director Wang frantically began smashing the surrounding objects. Desperate to stop him, Zhou Wan screamed for him to calm down and think of his daughter, Wang Li. Yet, in his utter despair, Director Wang rushed over and taped her mouth shut, declaring that he had already prepared a will and the evidence for the police to expose Lu Zhongyue's true colors. Right then, urgent footsteps and frantic shouts from Lu Xixiao echoed from the warehouse entrance. Seeing his beloved tied up, Lu Xixiao made a move to rush in, but was immediately blocked as Director Wang splashed a bucket of liquid across the floor. Holding a lighter and threatening to burn everything down, Director Wang snarled that he wanted Lu Zhongyue's son to taste what it felt like to lose everything. In this life-or-death situation, Lu Xixiao raised both hands to pacify him, trying to convince the director to use him as a bargaining chip instead of harming Zhou Wan. He promised that Blue Moon would clear up the furniture factory matter and return peace to his family, adding that he was willing to turn around and have his hands tied. While Director Wang was distracted by Lu Xixiao's cooperation, Zhou Wan silently managed to break free from her bonds behind her back. Just as Director Wang was distracted trying to tie Lu Xixiao's hands, Lu Xixiao gave a subtle nod. Seizing the moment, Zhou Wan rushed forward, grabbing Director Wang from behind and violently pulling him away, forcing him to lose his balance and break his hold. A fierce scuffle ensued. Completely losing his mind, Director Wang grabbed a handsaw and lunged savagely at Lu Xixiao. Zhou Wan threw herself back into the fray to protect Lu Xixiao, creating an opening for him to restrain the older man. During the violent struggle, the sharp blade grazed Lu Xixiao, leaving his sleeve heavily stained with blood. Amidst the chaos, Jiang, Lu Xixiao's assistant in a sharp suit, burst into the warehouse and delivered a decisive strike that knocked Director Wang unconscious. As the danger finally passed, Lu Xixiao immediately turned to embrace Zhou Wan, anxiously checking her for injuries while completely ignoring his own pain. The next morning, a serene quiet settled over the hotel bathroom, even as the news broadcast from the outer room reported on Director Wang's arrest for suspected kidnapping and the police investigation into the malicious competition. Inside the misty room, Lu Xixiao was soaking in a bubble bath, his injured arm carefully wrapped in plastic wrap to keep it dry. Zhou Wan sat on the edge of the tub, gently wiping him down and scolding him to behave and stay still. Lu Xixiao grimaced with a playful smile, half-jokingly complaining that his legs were too long to stretch out. Zhou Wan gave him a gentle glare, caught his hand and reminded him that she was talking about his injured arm. Amidst the storms raging in the outside world, the two looked at each other and smiled, deeply feeling the peace after surviving a brush with death together.